Welcome to Chemistry C World.
Hello everyone, welcome to Chemistry C World. Today we are going to be discuss that oxidizing and reducing property in the in the lesson periodic properties. Okay, so before going to the video, please do subscribe my channel and like the videos, share the videos. Please, if you have any doubts, please share your opinion in the comment section. Thank you one and all. So let me move on to the topic without wasting time, that is oxidizing and reducing property. Before going to that, we should know that two terms that are oxidation and reduction. So oxidation is nothing but, we know that according to new definition, there is nothing but loss of electrons or removal of electrons. Loss of electrons or removal of electrons from the atom is called as oxidation. So according to old definition, we are going to be said that addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen is also known as oxidation. Okay, now, so generally the terms which are going to be undergoing for loss of electrons, that we can call them as reducing agents. What we can call reducing agents. So generally, if I am going to be taken here, nothing but, so sodium is going to be lost one electron and it is going to be form a, what we can call, that is sodium plus ion. So here sodium is going to be form a sodium plus ion. So to become to lose one electron to become sodium plus ion, that this total process we can call them as oxidation. But the sodium atom is undergoing for loss the electrons, so that's why the sodium is called as, what we can call, that reducing agent or reductant we can call. Reducing agent or reductant we can call. Simply, so this property, reducing property or reductant nature will have, which are going to be lost the electrons. Okay, na? So in this equation, generally magnesium is going to be lost 2 electrons and form a magnesium plus 2 ion. So here the magnesium act as a, what we can call, that is reducing agent, reductant. So the substance which undergoing for loss of electrons is called as reducing property. Then the substance which undergoing for loss of electrons, that substance we can call it as reducing property or reductant or reducing agent, we can say that. Okay, I hope that you are going to be understand. So the substance which undergoing for loss of electrons is called, what we can say, the reducing agent or reductant. But the process of loss of electrons is called as, what we can say, that oxidation. Okay, na? Right. So let me move on to the reduction. So reduction, or what is mean by reduction? See that reduction is nothing but gain of electrons. Gain of electrons is called, what we can say, that reductions. Generally the substance which are going to be gain the electrons, that we can call them as, what we can say, that reduction process. The substance which are going to be undergoing for gain of electrons, that process is known as reduction. See that chlorine, generally adding one electron, so going to be form a Cl minus ion. So by adding electrons we are going to be get that negative ion, that is anion we are going to be get. So by addition of electrons we are going to be get that negative ion. So here the chlorine atom is going to be gain the electron, so then we can call it as oxidizing agent, or oxidant we can call, So generally the substance which undergoing for gain of electrons, or we can say that simply in a covalent bonded atom which are having dissimilar atoms, So which are one of the atoms should be more electronegative, one of the atom should be less electronegative. In that covalent bonded atom, one of the atom is going to be pull the shared pair of electron towards itself. Then that property is called as reducing property, oxidizing property. See that. So let me imagine that there is a bond between the A and B. So A is more electronegative and A is going to be shared pair of electrons pulling towards itself its own direction. So then A is called as what we can call oxidant. What we can call oxidant we can call. So in the covalent bonded atom, the pulling shared pair of electrons itself, that property is called as oxidizing property. So this is nothing but what we can call oxidant, we can say that. So there is a totally different, the process of loss of electrons is called oxidation. The substance which undergoing for loss of electrons, that we can call oxidizing agent. The process of gain of electrons is called what you can call reduction. The substance which is going to be gained electrons, that we can call it as oxidizing property. Oxidizing property or oxidizing agent. Okay. So let me move on to the next topic, that is metallic and non-metallic natures. How the metallic property will be there, how the non-metallic property will be. Let we get to know that. So metallic property. So generally metals are having the property, metals have tendency to form a cations by loss of electrons. First point in that, metals have the tendency to form a cation by loss of electrons. This is the first property. Second one is metals are electropositive in nature. Metals are electropositive in nature. Metals are electropositive in nature, and they are very good reducing agents. They are good reducing agents. They are good reducing agents or reductants, we can say that. And fourth one is they have low ionization energy and low electronegativity values. So generally these are the metal properties. So they have tendency to form a cation by loss of electrons. Metals are electropositive in nature. They are very good reducing agents and they have low ionization energy and electronegativity. For example, if you go for examples, sodium, potassium, rubidium, magnesium, aluminum, etc. These are going to have the examples of metals. Okay, right. Let me go with for non-metallic property. Non-metallic property. Let me go with the non-metallic property. So generally non-metals will do that gain of electrons, nothing but non-metallic property. Non-metallic property. Right. So generally non-metals are going to be pulled the shared pair of electron towards its own directions. So generally the non-metals, when they are participate in the covalent bond, so generally the non-metals will undergo for covalent bond itself, which are having less electronegativity difference. So when they are having electronegativity difference, the more electronegative atom is going to be what you can call shared pair of electrons pulling towards itself. So that property is known as non-metallic property. So that is the main property. So non-metals have tendency, non-metals have tendency, non-metals have tendency to pull the shared pair of electrons, shared pair of electrons, shared pair of electrons in a covalent bond, in a covalent bond, in a covalent bond. Okay, right. And non-metals are generally oxidizing agents. They are oxidizing agents. They are good oxidizing agents. Non-metals are good oxidizing agents. Good oxidizing agents. Okay, and they have high electronegativity values, high electronegativity and high ionization and low electropositivity values. Low electropositivity values will have. Okay, then if we consider that examples, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, sulfur, etc. So these are the non-metallic properties. So now variation will take the periods and groups of metallic and non-metallic properties. So how the variation takes place in the periods? First we will go with the variation of in the periods. Variation in the periods. So generally if left to right the periods will take place. Left to right, generally we are going to be take the periods property, periodic property, and generally the left to right atomic size going to be decreases, electronegativity increases, ionization potential or ionization energy is going to be increases, then also nuclear charge is also going to be increases, then automatically the non-metallic character from left to right, non-metallic character from left to right, non-metallic character increases, and finally that metallic character decreases. Metallic character decreases. If you are going to be see that first year group elements, first year and second year group elements which are present in the first year second year group, so they are acting as a metal, and seventh year and eighth year group elements in the periods they are acting as a non-metals. So first we will consider the first period. Second period, there are second period having that lithium and beryllium. Here we will have what is that, fluorine and neon. So they are having that non-metallic nature. They are having that what we can call metallic nature. Non-metallic nature from left to right is going to be increases, and metallic nature is going to be decreases. So what will happen if you are going to be taken in the groups? So groups generally top to bottom we are going to be taken. So generally top to bottom we will see that atomic size is going to be increases, and electronegativity and ionization potential is going to be decreases, and electropositivity is going to be increases, and when the electropositivity is increases, then metallic character is also going to be increases. Metallic character increases and non-metallic character going to be decreases. If you are going to be considered fourth year group elements, fourth year group, so there are elements carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. Okay, tin, lead and flerovium. So these are the elements we'll have. These are the elements tin, lead and flerovium. These are the elements which are present in the fourth year group element. If you are going to be considered that carbon is a what we can call carbon, and silicon is considered as non-metals, and germanium act as a metalloid, and tin, lead is going to be act as a metals. They are metals, metalloids, and these are the non-metals. These are the non-metals. So if you are going to be see that when we are going to be come from top to bottom, the metallic character is increases and non-metallic character is going to be decreases. I hope that you are going to be enjoy this video. So if you are going to be enjoy this video, please do subscribe my channel and like the videos, share the video. And so if you are going to be give the support me like this, I'll give more and more information about the classes, chemistry classes. So thank you one and all. So please do subscribe my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.